So what is this game? It's basically where you start from 0 to hero, and you become a lord, and you just become the strongest guy in all of the realm in this game. It's called Calradia. That's the realm. And your goal is to take over the entire realm. And you're supposed to build your own faction, or you can do that with one of the kingdoms around here. And the story goes that it was once a unified realm, and then one day all of the realms all the factions of the realms disbanded, and they rebelled, and now all of them are against each other. And so your job is to try and unify everything again. And that's what we're doing now. Slowly but surely. How about that? What do you say? Let me think. Militarily, you're in no position to come to my help if someone attacked me. You are incorrect. I don't mind a good fight, but I like the chance of winning. I'm more comfortable with you and your current companions than my current liege. Everyone says this. Speak giving me land. It's kind of you. Really though, that's not necessary. This guy's honorable. Okay. It's time for you to make a decision, friend. Very well. I really cannot bring myself to renounce Sanjar Khan. I'm sorry. Please, let's not talk about this anymore. Okay. Fine. I tried. Now you will die. Join us or die. Join or die. Let it be known that King Godfrey Watkins, the Blood God, etc., will destroy you. Shield breaker. Bather of blood. And many more titles. How can I get you to understand? I yield. Congratulations on your victory, sir. Get in the prison. Look at this force I have. I love this. We can destroy anything. Counting on you, lords, to uphold the rights of this realm. And so far, you guys are doing a good job, but the castle is fortified. Oh, this guy is doing a good job. Wonderful. Learn from this guy. Equip your castle with lots of troops. Maybe we take this. It's possible. Itchamar. Let's see. We would have Dashbiga and Dibrig Aban as our two villages, and we have a castle right next to it. Next is Tolga, and then they have control over Nara. So if we take over, if we take over Itchamar and Tolga, then we'll have one left over here. I like this idea. Sire, we have taken Itchamar. Do you wish to award it to one of your vassals? No, myself. As you wish, sire. You are the new lord of Itchamar, and no one opposes me. All right, Ooh, I love this color. Like, oh shit, they took the town. You will learn to fear King Godfrey. Enough with raiding our villages. Uh-oh. It's already being besieged. Oh yeah? You want to besiege our? That's right. Our town. Is that right? Why? Go away. Get out of here for now. So, a note to self, bring at least 60 troops when we come into target territory. You know some people speedrun this game? Are you serious? How could you ever speedrun this game? Kingdom, any percent, arena, vassal percent, and 100%, and claim it on percent of categories. Wow, but can you imagine speedrunning 100% though? That's crazy. The rules for 100% are, runs must be done in native versions of the game, okay. Conquer all of Calradia with no restrictions. No cheats given. Timing starts on the first frame of control and ends when all 5s are occupied at the same time. Wow. What's the fastest speedrun of that? There was only one person and it was under 10 hours. I'm impressed then. Only 9 hours, 24 minutes, and 17 seconds. Wow. 9 hours to beat all of Calradia? No shot. That guy's a legend. Wait, 245? Lord? Huh? Are you seeing this right now? I have like everybody in my party, but technically not. What? How does that make sense? I'm like carrying everybody in my squad. Oh, there they are. What? Okay. Remus is still here. Hired assassin. Whoa. Strange. That one didn't seem like your ordinary troublemaker. He didn't drink all that much. He just stood there, quietly, and watched the door. You may wish to consider whether you have any enemies who know you're in town. A pity that blood had to be spilled in my establishment. Such a waste. That actually, like, freaked me out. I thought I was gonna get murdered. Jeez, man. Boyer Herringoth has renounced his allegiance to the kingdom of Slagadia and joined the kingdom of Vagers. Treason! What did we lose? What did we lose, actually? I don't think we lost anything. Wait. Warrior Herringoth. He is hateful towards you. What did I do to deserve this? Why? He has no fights. So... okay. So I guess if you're not really sure who to trust, you can just give them a village, and they won't take it with them. But if you give them a castle or city, they will. Okay, I see. I understand. We got lucky there. But still, that's a -1 to our squad. This stream is nice as always. Hey, thanks. I really appreciate that. I try to be as entertaining as I can. It makes me happy that I'm doing a good job. I had someone come in here and say that I was that they enjoyed me so much that if I had a donate button that they would use it on me. And that was a first for me, because I haven't had anyone say that ever until now. Well, until yesterday, I think. Yeah. But like, I can't believe someone will like if they had the option to, that they would like donate to me. It just blows my mind. And speaking of this, I always feel like I need to like, because I feel like I need to break the silence whenever, like, at least as much as possible, to like have something going on, or else it's like boring. That's what I'm always constantly feeling like. Like if there's like silence and like just me doing things, and I feel like it's like, I guess, like a sleep fest. And the chat helps too, because whenever people like ask me questions or say things, it just gets me talking. And I think that's why small streamers have such a hard time, because most of the time they don't have the chat to like really like just talk and like express themselves. Like most people just have to improvise like with no chat. And that's usually what I have to do at most times. Just improvise and like come up with anything possible to like just talk about. And sometimes it doesn't work, and sometimes it does work, because I'll have cases where people follow and they don't say anything, or I'll have cases where people follow and they'll say one thing and leave, or I'll have cases where people say hi and I say hi back and they just leave. So it just really depends on who the person is. And okay, dude, it happened again. You know, and usually whenever you don't have a chat to talk to, it's like you can't really expand more on what people want to know more about you. It's basically just you talking about the game, or talking about what happened, or, you know, stuff like that. It's very, very simple. Not much of small talk, or maybe a few jokes. It's very hard as a small streamer. And I think lots of people take that for granted these days, because usually you'll just see the same streamer go live and you'll have all of his followers there just watching him, like, whatever he does. Like, no matter what he's doing. And I think people take that for granted. Especially the streamers who have those followers. Like, they have it, like, lucky. Because, gaining a Twitch following is extremely hard. Like, you have to be the exception, not the norm. And that's hard to achieve if you don't know how to expand from the norm. And that's why I think so many people are just stuck small. Hey! Just stuck like in just stuck, and like I'm stuck at the bottom. You feel like the hardest part is audio's not too loud, audio mix. No, honestly, I think oh god. I think audio isn't the priority. I think it's you yourself is the priority. Because the reason why people will watch other streamers is because they watch for the streamer, not their, like, how good they sound and all that. They watch them because it's them, it's their personality, you know? Because you don't have to have good audio to run a good stream. But I don't know, I'm not really good at giving advice for stuff like this, just because I've only been streaming for like 3.5 months or less. Like, some people have been, I heard on Reddit, some people have been streaming for like 2 weeks and they got affiliate that quickly. And I'm just sitting here like, man, how? You know? Like, how? Like, unless they're just trolling, or like, I don't know. It just seems impractical to get 50 followers, 3 average viewers or more, and 5 people chatting constantly in Twitch chat for 2 weeks straight. It just seems impractical to me. I don't know, you have to be like out of this world in entertainment to do that, or something, I don't know. And then there's the people who've been streaming for years and have received like no affiliation at all. Just no affiliate. Like they've been streaming for a very long time and they haven't gotten anything. The game might make a big difference. Yes, true. Because for example, I could stream Binding of Isaac and only get like a max view count of like 0 to 1 and have like 10 people come in throughout the whole stream and get like 5 views in the VOD. But if I stream this game, I get like average views about 1, 2 at most, which is pretty high for me. And usually lots of people show up for it. So yeah, it just comes down to what game you're playing, if it's popular or not. Well, I wouldn't say popular, I would just say like just any game. You know, you just have to get lucky, I guess, but you also have to have fun while doing it. So it's like you have to balance out your fun with the game and just getting lucky, I think. Because if for example, if you're streaming like Fortnite with like, let's say for example, 50k viewers, and you're a small streamer, you can guarantee you'll only get like 0 to 1 viewers through your max throughout the entire stream. But with games with like a lower view count overall, then you'll most likely see some good view counts. That's just because that the bigger streamers up top are just burying those ones beneath. That's just how it is. Because you can't really you can't really have everyone like you and everyone on this platform to have at least an average viewer count, because that's just not possible. I mean, in that case, then everyone would hit big, and that way, you know, it just can't work that way. Like, some have to lose and some have to win. That's just the nature of things. And sometimes I think it just comes down to the people watching you, because everyone's different. And some people will like high energy, some people will like a more calm stream, some people will like a silent stream. It just, you know, just depends on who comes across your stream. And that just plays into my theory of some people just get lucky like that. Just some people come across the right stream and it just goes to friend, and then to group, and then to Twitter, and you know, they just get lucky like that. You know, I don't want people to think that I'm complaining about this. That's actually the opposite. I'm actually bringing it up and explaining these things, which I think is pretty healthy. Okay, so let's see. Let's do an overall view. Wow, we have grown a lot. Alright, let's see. We still need to move down here though. We're slowly getting there. I think if we take Kudan, we'll get Uslam, Huluz, and Shapesty, and Tizmir. I think. Yes. Okay, we'll get those 4. Then Riviche will give us Vazen and Fiznar. And that's it. And then the castle. Ooh, yes, take over this castle. And then, lastly, Ravedan. That is the plan. King Godfrey, you will prevail, my friend. Little by little, you will advance the ranks and become the ruler of all of Calradia. Like, imagine not joining us. Like, that's literally a death sentence, according to Godfrey. I wonder who will be the last that we, take over. Because it could be Rodox, and it could be Swadians, it could be, you know, anybody at this point, because we're literally just taking over all of their land, and it could be anybody, because they could, like, you know, disband everywhere and be different factions and stuff. Wait, so what happens to the king if you take over their entire faction? Does he just disappear? The king will run away forever. I wish you could like imprison him and like talk to him and stuff and like have him join you as your vassal and like just shame him. Like, I am the better king now. I am the king now. He escaped. This guy escaped. He used to be mine. This guy escaped. Escaped. I mean, where are you running to? Like, you have nowhere else to go. I've taken over all of your cities. Where are you going to run to now? Like, join me. Join me and you'll receive protection. Lord Doshwell. I mean, where are you guys gonna go now? You have nowhere else to hide. I've taken over everything they own. And so many villages I just got. Holy shit, that's a lot. I mean, the only thing they have are a castle, 2 castle. That's it. Well, but let's go take it over then. The invaders are gonna be wiped out. They're all stationed here. This is where they're stationed. And then I think they'll run away and then finally go to Tulbuk. And that's where we wipe them out. Okay, let's see who's gonna flee this time. Boyar Gastia, Boyar Mleza, Boyar Urube, King Araglek. This guy though, he's lucky. The rest pretty much escape, yeah. Nope. This guy was Swadian, huh? Aiel, congratulations. Congratulations, you're now my prisoner. Alright, the Vigor force has been dealt with. I wonder what happens now with them. The king is just gone now. I hope so. We literally just wiped them all out. Alright, so Vigors are done. Yeah, they're completely wiped out. So does that mean that they're not on the map anymore? On the Vigors. It occupies nowhere. Oh my god. So what happens now? Its vassals are Boyar Clargus, Valir, Urube. Yeah, these are all the people who fled. Vigors at war with Kurgits and me. So we just leave them alone now. I've done everything I can with those people. Who's at war with us? Oh my. It occupies a whole boatload of shit, and the vassals are like 200 people. Do not fuck with us. Go. Oh! Faction eliminated! King of Vigors is no more! Woohoo! We did it! Okay, how come the lords hate me if they're the ones who get into trouble? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's like they're blaming it on me because that they got killed in battle. That they initiated. Like, what? That's not how that works. 5 lords in here, including the Sanjar Khan. We can take it over. And then we can pretty much wipe out the Kurgits at this point. Like, wow. We're gonna wipe out 2 factions in one day. Can you believe it? Because I can't. Let's do it. Nice! That was almost a headshot. Wow, what a shot. Woohoo! That's another castle taken by the Kurgits. They're, now done forever. Stop, I yield to you. I don't think so. You know me, I don't take no for an answer. Alright, we have taken over the Kurgits, completely. They're all wiped out. And, uh-oh. Someone disbanded. I can't have that. Someone disbanded right there. That's tough. Who owns this place, though? Count Hugu. I think he recently disbanded. He's feeling close to Beluga Castle. I guess I didn't notice that this was converted. Unless he converted very, very recently. Yeah, last time we saw him, Lord Hugu, 30 days ago. So he converted very recently because he was pissed off for some reason. Wait, Boyar, King Yaraglek. Oh yeah, these guys are in prison. That's why they can't do shit. Not a lot of Jarls left or Kurgits left. So Kurgits are wiped out. Nords are almost wiped out. King Yaraglek has left the realm. How about Sanjar Khan? Dun, 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 dun. He has no fives. Get the fuck out of here. Arquinoian says, one thing I'll say about Sanjar Khan is that he has the right batch of bastards in his court. Disturbed by my Lord Tinder's cloistered companions. That's cool. I'll see you tomorrow.